How you doing today, folks? Hope's all well with you. Hope you've had a decent weekend and all you pipe smokers out there enjoying yourselves. Well, today I am smoking a Peterson Handsome Sherlock Holmes pipe with some Irish flake, which is quite nice actually, you know. Just got this tin, but I just opened it today. I got it a while ago, so you know, it's got a nice look to it. Nice flake. So no doubt maybe the wife will be wanting a blast of that later on. And I also got a wee surprise in the post yesterday, a wee thing I sent off for myself. It is a Stanwell pipe 907. I got it off eBay. This pipe. I don't know if anybody else has got a 907 out there. And I've also got beside me another pipe here, which is another Sherlock Holmes, but this one is Baker Street. Yeah, Baker Street. That's that. Oh, I'm not very good with the camera, folks. Sorry. See that pipe? Maybe pull it back a bit and you can see it a bit better. So I like to matching pipes. That's more like a bulldog shape on that. And I've also got another pipe of mine which is quite a favourite. I pulled a few pipes out today because that'll be the pipes I'll be smoking. It's a Mr. Brog number 80 number 85. Mr. Brog pipe there, but this is a Briar one. I know they got the pear ones also. I've had this one quite a while and it really smokes really well. You know, I use this pipe for my over the counter stuff like Condor. You know, I use this one for Condor and San Bruno. It's just a great pipe to smoke that stuff in, like, you know, because I love Condor and I love San Bruno. It's usually my daily smoke, but today I'm trying for the first time that Irish flake. And I also got this wee dampener, pipe dampener, yesterday. Just sent in the bloke who I bought the pipe off. He sent that just as a wee gift with the original Monte Cristo Habana wee sticker on it. Oh, if I get that in the focus a bit better. which I thought was really quite nice. And I've had this lighter quite a while too. It's I think it's St. Louisiana, or Spirit of, gosh, I need to get glasses. The Spirit of St. Louis lighter. I seen your man the other night using it. Give me an idea, and that goes out your man Redcoat's Resonance. I seen him with this lighter, and I said, I've got one of them. I said, I'm gonna give this a shot. I usually just use that for a cigarette or something, you know, but so I just started tying it with my pipe. Which was a great idea. Yeah, for such a big pipe, you know, people think, you know, you think it's be a right heavy in your mouth, but it's actually very, very light and very good to sort of hold and clench, you know. Had to leave that flake out for about an hour this morning just to give it a good bit of drying out, like, you know. I think one I was smoking yesterday, Rotary Irish flake, it was just a bit too moist. I'm going to put it in, but it's a great smoke once it dried out a bit. It was absolutely a lovely smoke. Like I think Sherlock Mackenzie Lewis, if you see this video, mate, yeah, Rotary Merlin flake is really nice, and so is this Irish flake by Peterson's. You know, I'm not one of these people that are, you know, like a real connoisseur on tobacco, telling you, oh, I can go into the details of the flavours and all this and that, but I can tell a good one from a bad one, and it's a really nice smoke light. I wish I had one of these palettes, like some blokes that come on here, they can distinguish all the flavours on and tell you this and that, but I'm sorry, I'm not just one of these kind of people, like, you know. Yeah, it's, well, this Irish flake just now is absolutely really nice, like, you know, really enjoying it. I was just watching my brother-in-law, he's a minister, and he stays just outside Glasgow. And I was just watching his Sunday service. Meeting through Zoom, which is really good. I usually watch it every Sunday. And well, one stage of my life, you know, I used to be a really heavy drinker. I was a chronic alcoholic, you know, and as a result of it, you know, my first relationship got split up. My first partner, she actually smashed one of my Gibson SG guitars I had, and we had a big bust up, big argument, and a few months later she decided to leave. But when she decided to leave, she decided to take my son with her. So I fought for access for years, never got it. And my mum died pretty quick in between that time, and then 7 years down the line, I got into another relationship. Had another kid with this other lady. That relationship didn't work out. So I fought for years trying to see my two daughters, and that never got to see them. So all in, that's four kids. I never got to see. Yeah. So that turned me to really drinking a lot, you know. Started drinking an awful lot, like, you know, and you know, with the death of my parents, and between all that and court cases for kids, and I couldn't cope with it. But eventually life goes on, and I met Tracy. I've been with Tracy now 10 years, and she's an absolute diamond of a lady who's been so nice to me, kind to me, and understood me, you know, for who I was. You know, I was always a musician, always played in bands, and you know, I've got a stash of guitars in the house, and I'm waiting just to get back out and play again, you know. But yeah, it was tough times, but I was just disappointed that my mum and dad never got to see my kids. But anyway, that's in the past. You know, my kids are they're grown up now. It's their choice if they want to see me. They know what I live. I've been on Facebook to them, and they know all about me. You know, it would be just nice if they could hear my side of the story. But anyway, I'm married to Tracy. Got 2 stepsons with her. One who loves one of my pipes. I've got another pipe by who is it? I've made it now again. Polish company again. Oh, what's the name of that company, Trace? That makes up pipes. That one's on there. They come from Poland.
Oh, you're asking me this.
They're not the Dr. Watson ones.
I can't remember.
Oh, Mr. Brog. No, sorry, folks. It's I got it from a Dr. Watson shop. Bear with me 2 seconds.
Asking me to remember. Forget it.
Sorry about that, folks. My stepson loves this pipe. The Flying Dutchman. He absolutely loves that pipe, like, he adores it. And he says when I kick the bucket, he says, I'll leave this behind for you. You can have that, you know. Hopefully he's not hopefully he's a long way off. Yeah. But it's great that, you know, I've met so many people on here that's actually subscribed to this channel that I have now, you know, through other people, and through Redcoats Resonance and Sherlock Mackenzie. You know, it's been nice. It's a nice journey for me just now. Knowing people on this channel, because it doesn't cost anything. My dad used to say, to be nice. You know, to be nice in this world doesn't cost you nothing. And there can be a lot of nasty people out there, you know, and I don't know what the benefit out of being nasty. because being nasty is not a very nice way to live in this world, because there's enough going on in the world as it is. Now, as I said, yeah, I was a heavy drinker for about 30 years. Worked hard, played hard in my younger days. I worked on oil rigs. I was a preheat technician, and yeah, I was just one of the lads that's just a single bloke, you know. Before I met them lasses, single bloke, going out and doing the thing, earning money, spending it, spending 10-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts, you know. Sometimes I was on 12-hour shifts 7 days a week, which was very hard, because I stay, where I stayed at the time was just a small village near Nig oil terminal, where all the rigs go out from, and here in the UK. Well, it was just a big yard there called Nig. I don't know if anybody is familiar with it, but there's been a lot of rigs that's been built out there, and I worked on a lot of them, quite a lot in my day. But now I'm diabetic. I'm on six injections a day of insulin. Keep generally well. Doesn't stop me from pipe smoking though. Gotta have something in life, you know. I don't drink anymore. Stopped that 8 years ago. Through a lot of help from different people, but then I just decided it was me that had to do it, you know, and I just did it myself. I just came to the conclusion, right, that's it. Got up one morning, went outside, and just came back in and just said to my wife, I said, that's it, I'm never going to ever, this is going to have a drink again. And she probably didn't believe me and just said, aye, right. But that was it. And that's going 8 years ago. And I have no cravings whatsoever. But I did become very spiritually, you know, because that was my background. That's how I was brought up, you know, through the church, and my brother-in-law being a minister and all that, and I became very spiritual because I was always aware of that, you know. A lot of my mates would laugh at me, and you know, but I always had that in the back of my mind. It was always there, you know. There was something more to life, to afterlife. So I became a Christian, and I am a Christian, and I got my faith, and now I try and help when I can and who I can that had problems like me, or anybody that's got any problems whatsoever. I try and help. Be it alcohol, be it drugs, be it depression, be it anxiety, be it anything at all. I used to go door to door with my wife, handing out leaflets and doing all that sort of stuff, and used to stand outside the church handing leaflets and talking to people on the streets and just trying to help them to pass the word of God on, you know, that there is something more to life. I know this is a channel, you know, for pipes and tobacco, as I am known, but I also like to think of all my friends that I've made on this channel, you know, and just thought I'd tell you a little about myself and how I am, and I don't like ramming it down people's throats, and I'm not one of that type of people, but I like passing the message on. And yeah, but yeah, like as I say, life can be hard sometimes, kick you in the teeth. But as the old saying goes, you can't keep a good man down. I was just like a rubber ball, I just kept bouncing back. And I'm so glad that I met my wife, Tracy. I met her just in Glasgow, just outside Glasgow, Paisley. She's originally from, and we became friends, and we were talking to each other for a long time before I even met her, you know. And I just went down to meet her one time in Paisley and met her and her stepson. Well, her son, sorry. And I was down there for a few weeks. I liked it down there. And she decided she wanted to come up to Inverness to the Highlands to see where I stayed. So she came up, her and her son. She's got 2 sons, you know. But the other son, he decided to stay down there because he had his own family down there. And she came up. Once she's seen up here up in Inverness for a stay. And you've got a lovely view right across the Beauly Firth and the Murray Firth, right into the North Sea. And only a couple of miles from Loch Ness. And yeah, it's a nice place to stay in Inverness, you know. It's like any other city or town, you know. And I just keep myself to myself, and got nice neighbours, and but nobody smokes a pipe that I found out in Inverness, that I couldn't find anyway. The closest person I know that smokes a pipe is Mr. Mackenzie, who stays probably about 20 minutes, half an hour away from me. Which one day, no doubt, hopefully, I will get a pipe with him. We will go down the River Ness and we will sit there and have a walk and take our pipes out and have a smoke. In fact, it'd be great. In fact, it'd be great to meet you all and just sit round one table and just all get our different types of tobaccos out and all get our pipes out and all have a different story to tell, and you know, and I'm sure we're all from different backgrounds, you know. I was just brought up from a working class background. And I was brought up to have manners and respect. Respect my elderly, respect people for who they are, not for what they have, but for who they are. So I thought I'd come on this morning and just have a wee gab and, you know, let you know a bit about me, you know, because that's the real me, you know. And I love my Lord, and I love my Christian, and I love smoking my pipes. And I will bid yous a good day. And as we say in Scottish Gaelic, Féascair ma. Goodbye for just now. Féascair ma. God bless.